Welcome to another week. It is Monday and once again I don't really have a super set in stone plan for this week, so I don't really know what it is that I'm going to be including in this vlog, and I feel like that's kind of exciting. When I start the vlog on a Monday and I don't know where it's heading, it's anyone's game to be honest, but it is Monday. I have a list of like errandy to-do listy things to get done today, one of which is to return this, another one of which is to go and get my nails taken off, film some content this afternoon with a brand, and also I'm going for lunch with my mum at this new cafe that's just opened in Beverley that we had not heard of. We went into town last week to try this coffee shop, and while we were in there we got chatting to this lady next to us, and she was like, oh, have you seen the other new cafe that's opened? And we were like, no. And it's at the other side of town, so we wouldn't really have ever been down there, or like we wouldn't have been passing it. Anyway, we did pass it because she was like, oh, it's really nice. So we had a little look and it does look really good. They have basically opened this like vegan and vegetarian friendly health bowls cafe. It's really giving LA. I can't believe I just compared something that's in Beverley to LA. But whilst I'm in town, I also do need to run a couple of other errands. So that is how my week is starting. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend whilst you're watching this, if you're watching it when it goes live. And without further ado, let's just crack on. Oh my gosh, also I can't believe I just said I don't have any plans for this week. My main overarching plan for this week is that Taylor Swift's releasing a album on Friday, so that is really all I can focus on. However, that video will probably have already gone up. It will have definitely already gone up before this one, where I reacted to the album. I can't believe that the Molly that's uploading this vlog will now have heard those songs. That is just wild to me. That's this week. Let's go. That actually looks so good. This is their health bowl and I'm so excited to eat it. Everything about it, yes. Oh yeah, I don't know. I'd be getting that for lunch every day if they did this to take away. I feel like maybe not yet. It is very new, but maybe. So you can't really see it, but this is the cafe we were just in. If you are ever in Beverley, it's literally just opposite St Mary's Church, which is this building here, obviously. This cafe, it's dog friendly, organic teas and coffee, health bowls, handmade cakes, sandwiches, organic beers and wine, and they do let dogs in because we were sat next to a very cute puppy pug, weren't we? So lovely. All of the loud wagons just passing me as I'm trying to vlog. Brilliant. Okay, we're incredibly backlit, but it's Monday night run time. You're propped on the treadmill right now. Oh, I'm so out of breath. Just ran 3K in under 20 minutes. That's the fastest time I've done it. All my other time, all 4 of them, are road running. Like I did this on the treadmill last week, but I didn't really track the time because I kept accidentally stopping the treadmill. This time I did do it all in one go though. 19 minutes, 3 kilometers. Pretty good for me. Like, I am not very fit, but I wanted to do this little section of the vlog again because I have been trying to run 3 kilometers 3 times a week at the moment. This is kind of like my workout routine. It's not loads, it's really not loads, it's really not much at all, but it's more than I was doing, and I am noticing a slight improvement, so I just wanted to add this little section into the vlog. Sorted the treadmill out, actually, a little update on last week's vlog. Basically, I told you last week it was getting stuck when I was running on it, and I couldn't run on it in trainers. It was on like this bit of carpet, let me show you. We have this like old roll of carpet down in the garage that the treadmill was standing on. I'm not really too sure why. Anyway, I moved it off there, and now it's not getting stuck, so I think it was just like kind of hitting the carpet underneath because obviously this rotates round. So all things considered, compared to last week, it's a success. Hair is washed, shower has been had, Tom is on his way. We've got a little bit of work to do this evening. I thought I would just really quickly tell you a story that I just told my Instagram that I completely forgot. Basically, on last week's vlog when I spoke about the running, a few of you suggested that I actually joined like a running club or a jogging group. I don't mind an exercise class in a gym, but I'm really not a fan of like group exercise activities. I just don't really like anything like that. Group running, group dance, anything like that just gives me like the fear. Like, I'm so confident in some things in my life. Put me in a room and ask me to exercise with other people, that is not gonna be good for me. Like, I'm gonna be like, is everybody staring at me? Am I doing it wrong? I probably am doing it wrong. And then I was like, God, where has that come from? Even though I know that it's come from school, like I have such deep-rooted anxieties from my high school experience, actually. Like, they are present in my day-to-day life every single day. Anyway, this particular incident stems from the fact, and I'm sorry if you saw this on my Insta story, I'll tell it very quickly. But basically, when I was in year 8, I had a PE teacher who made me stand up and demonstrate in front of the whole class how not to play tennis. Everybody's sitting down on the tarmac, getting me to stand up and racketing a ball across a tennis net to me. See, I clearly have no idea. I don't know anything about tennis. And getting everybody to critique what I'd done wrong. And she was like, and this is how you don't play tennis. And I was like, literally fighting back tears, nearly crying at this. And part of the issue, and this was always part of the issue, is that I'm left-handed. So naturally, any racket-based sport, I do it back to front compared to everybody else. rounders, badminton, tennis, anything you hold a bat, basically. To be honest, anything. And she was like, look at how she's holding the racket is in her wrong hand. And I was like, but miss, I'm left-handed. And she was like, that isn't how you play tennis though. And I was like, well, that's how I play tennis. And I just remember her then getting everybody else to get up and like play tennis the correct way, the way that I hadn't played it. And honestly, still to this day, sometimes I have dreams about this PE class and this PE teacher, and I just think, God, that's actually just gonna be with me forever. So this is a little PSA, if you're a teacher watching this, to be kind if there are some kids that just can't really do something, especially if it's sport, because at the end of the day, was it the be all and end all that I wasn't very good at tennis? Was it? It's not really impacted my life. But for fellow lefties, just know that I feel your struggle. Like, the whole world is actually just geared up for right-handed people, and it's such a minor thing. It is not a massive part of my life, but it's noticeable in everyday life. And that is a prime standout example for me of a time where I was like, well, what do you actually want me to do about this? But I would just tell you that story, and that's probably why, in fact, that's definitely why I'm not gonna join a running club, because I can't run, and I'm not a very good runner, and I don't want somebody to tell me I'm not a very good runner, because I'll probably just start crying. So, slay. In all the chaos and all the excitement of today, I've not picked up my vlogging camera, but the reason that I do so now is potentially the most exciting thing. Wait, let me get it. The other week, I got an email from the team at Zizzi asking if I would like to become a Zizzi ambassador. And you guys know how I feel about Italian food. I said this in my TikTok, but I literally feel as though I'm holding a golden ticket right now. I can't believe that this is real. Anyway, for some reason, Zizzi very kindly have gifted me a Zizzi black card, which is just the most insane thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life. I don't take this for granted. Like, there has not been a day where I haven't just sat and looked at this and gone, this could be the peak of my career. I don't think it will ever top this. Like, what do you mean? Like, I can't wrap my brain around it, and I'm very, very grateful. I'm also very aware that this is such a privilege. So I am going to be sharing with you very exciting updates from Zizzi when they update their menu, when they update their like seasonal foods. They have different cocktails that come in and out and various different other things. And the first time I'm ever going to use this is this evening. Tom and I are heading on a date night, so I thought I would bring you along. We're going to go to Zizzi's, and then we're also going to the cinema to see the new Amy Winehouse movie, which I had no interest in seeing until I saw them talking about it on, I think it was this morning, or maybe it was the news, I don't even know. I was on the telly and I was like, wait, that actually looks really good. And I can't say I'm a massive Amy Winehouse fan, but I do remember her music being like omnipresent throughout my childhood. I also remember when she very sadly died. Like, I really remember that. I think I must have been about 8 or 9, and it's such a standout memory, I don't know why. So I wanted to go see the movie, so we're tying it in. We're going into Hull this evening. What the hell? What the hell? I just can't fathom it. I literally can't. Okay, for summer they have launched a strawberry Aperol Spritz, and I am not an Aperol Spritz drinker. However, the changing of the flavour to strawberry from just straight up Negroni, it makes a world of difference, and I'm really pleasantly surprised because I actually like this. Yes. Cheers. Okay, this looks so good, guys. The mains have arrived. I've got ravioli. Tom has got mushroom risotto. A newly found dish. A newfound love. I'm very proud of you. It looks really, really good. I've had it from here before. It is very good. Maybe I'll have a tiny bit of yours and you can try a tiny bit of mine. Yes. Trade off. I love that you've got a veggie dish as well. Doesn't happen very often. Not usual that we could share. Let's go. Good morning. It is Wednesday and my mum is behind me. I thought we would start off, actually I want to start off first by saying the Amy Winehouse film that we went to see last night, really, really, really recommend. It's like a biopic of her life. I actually didn't really know anything about her. In fact, I didn't really even know that much of her music, it turns out. As the film was going on, I was like, don't know this song, don't know this song. Yeah, amazing. 10 out of 10 recommend it. It's probably the only film I've been interested in going to the cinema to see in a long time. Anyway, it's now Wednesday and we're starting off with a little unboxing because... What have you bought? I didn't buy it. What's Dad bought? A Ninja air fryer. A Ninja air fryer. I feel like this is the peak of... Getting old? Maybe, yeah. Old age excitement. However, no, because if I had my own house, I'd be pretty excited that this had been delivered. The reason why you had to buy it is because I broke the other one. Oh yeah, what happened to it? Well, I don't think I broke it, but I did have a week of breaking quite a lot of things, and that just added to the list. The air fryer was on the way out, so now we've got this, which is... It looks hefty. This is a massive box for an air fryer. Where's it going to live if it's that... It's not going to be that big, is it? I hope not. Definitely need my new kitchen, don't I? I think you do need a new kitchen. I'm so worried that it's going to be huge. It's a box in a box, which is not a big fan of that. I wish they wouldn't do that. How are you even meant to get that out of there? That's literally flush to the box. You're going to have to tip it up. Why does it take 2 people to unbox an air fryer? Ooh. Oh, that's not going to fit in the cupboard, is it, like the other one? I feel like actually that might have to live out on the surface. Oh, I don't want it to. She says with everything out. Anybody watching that wants to... Anybody that wants to gift my mum a kitchen, she might actually consider making an Instagram account for that. I certainly would. You got slippers? Hi, do you want to play with or ring you? That looks well nice, to be fair. Here it is. You got a whole chicken in there. Who's cooking like that though? For somebody that does absolutely no cooking at all. Definitely not me. I feel as though this looks quite complicated, but this is it, guys. I thought I would just do a little unboxing. If you've got this, if you've got the Ninja air fryer, do give us some tips and tricks. So there we go. You know what, we actually need a chair that's slightly higher up or a shelf that is slightly lower down. Hold on, maybe that's just a bit better. You're resting on my light. Why are you wearing a dressing gown? And that is a good question and a fair point. It's really very chilly in here. I was just getting ready, so the dressing gown stays on. But it is now Thursday. You probably noticed I actually didn't really film very much yesterday. It's been a really weird week, I'm not gonna lie. Just stuff from every angle. It's just one of those weeks where I feel behind the scenes there's a lot going on. Not in like a work way, not in like, oh my gosh, exciting, behind the scenes this is happening. I mean like in my personal life, in my family life, in Tom's life, and there's just things. It's just like what, like things, and that's okay. That's fine. But also yesterday I actually didn't do anything else. My eyebrows are really annoying me. I don't really know what to do about them. But yeah, so I didn't really do much else yesterday other than work. Like I was just on my laptop all day, and for me I'm like, why am I gonna film that? Because it's boring. However, I do have an exciting announcement, and you will have seen this if you follow me over on Instagram, because I have posted several times about it. Sorry, I can't stop looking at my bloody eyebrows. But I am hosting a group trip to the Philippines later this year. So I'm gonna link it down below. I'm gonna guess a lot of you will have seen it on Instagram, so I'm not gonna talk for too long about it, but just a really brief summary. Basically, I'm running an 11-day trip with I'm Here Travels, which is run by some of my very, very good friends that I met whilst traveling in Southeast Asia. If you watch the vlogs, you will be familiar with them. They have started up a travel company, and I'm so proud of them. I'm so happy for them. I think it's just gonna be so good. Like they really, really know their stuff. So if you have ever considered a trip to the Philippines and you're thinking about this one, you are gonna be in such safe hands and such good hands. Like I trust these people so much, and I wouldn't be partnering with them if I didn't. And also the Philippines can be a bit of a tricky country to navigate around yourself, because there's a lot of like internal flying. If you don't know the geography of the Philippines, it's made up of just hundreds of tiny islands. Getting from A to B can be logistically a bit of a faff, so a group trip really is the easiest way to do this. And I'm not just saying that to try and sell this tour. Like Tom and I traveled it as a group trip because of this exact reason. So yeah, basically it is 11 days long between the 2nd of October to the 12th of October. It is £899 as an early bird price. There are 8 early bird slots, and then after the early bird slots sell, it is £950, which is incredibly good value. It is 11, kind of 10, because of the like arrival and leaving time, days of activity, and everything is included once you land, bar some meals. All of your internal transport, all of your activities, all of your accommodation, everything is included in that cost. Like I mentioned, I'm going to link it down below so you can really look into this if you do want to read a bit more about it. It's not going on sale just yet. It'll be probably another week's time or so. Basically, we're just setting up a payment system, so at the end of the month, once you guys have really thought about it for a week or so, you can just go ahead and secure a place with a deposit of £150. So there is your quick fire info on the Philippines trip that I'm running. I'm so excited, guys. Like I have plans to be back in Southeast Asia in September anyway, so now I'm going to be staying out there for another fortnight, turning this trip into like an accidental 5-week trip to Southeast Asia, which I really didn't have planned this year. Like in my head, this year was not for Southeast Asia, but yes, I'm going back and I'm bloody excited about it. It's a beautiful country and I would love for you guys to join us, because I know you'd have the best time. I'm gonna finish getting ready now and I will continue chatting to you about why I'm putting on a whole face of makeup. So I am actually about to get dressed, but I really just can't focus, guys, and I'm not going to talk about it too much in this vlog, and my reacting video will already be up. But in case you didn't see, and I don't know how you wouldn't have seen, Taylor Swift is releasing an album at 5 AM, and because of that I just cannot focus. Like there is nothing in my brain. Really, loading symbol, and that's it. I'm so distracted, it's ridiculous. However, this evening is about to be a good distraction because I have, very excitingly, I'm so buzzed about this, guys, been invited to go and see Take That play at Leeds First Direct Arena in their like hospitality box there, which is just so exciting. I've been to the First Direct Arena a handful of times. Of course, I'm taking my mum to this because I feel as though growing up, my mum was a bit of a Take That fan. Strong childhood memories of the Flood album being played in the car. Also feel like we actually had it on DVD. Or was that other album? Was that other tour? When I got these tickets, I was like, Mum, do you want to go tomorrow night? So we're bloody going to see Take That. I was sitting in VIP. I was so excited. I didn't even know Leeds First Direct Arena had VIP. It's not like a huge arena. Actually, I mean, it's pretty big, but it's not like Manchester or something. So I need to pick an outfit. And something I'm struggling with at the minute is like, what is the season? Because it's not spring. Like, it's cold. It's not warm enough to wear like just a little cute blouse and like jeans. Like, I still need a big coat on, especially in Leeds and especially in the evening, because it's always about 10 degrees colder in Leeds, I swear. So like, this is what we're working with, and it's really just not giving. Like, I'm just not inspired by this. Like, this is drab. I really just feel I've got no outfits at the minute. You know when you look at your wardrobe and you're just standing and staring at it like, what am I doing? That. So this is the outfit I went for. You know, when I was like, oh my gosh, everything is really drab and black. Well, yeah, so I picked a black outfit. But I actually do really like this top. Let me show you it in a bit better light. So it does have like not shoulder pads, but like shoulder shaping. From Zara. I haven't worn it in a while. It does always get deodorant stains on it when you put it on, and I just don't know how to avoid that. Obviously, other than putting deodorant on after you put your top on, which would have made sense because I knew that would happen. And then I sort of like blow dried my hair, right? And it did sort of blow dry. The ends look really ratty, which is weird because I've just had a haircut. But it's forecast 100% chance of rain in Leeds all evening. So I'm like, what was the point? I've sprayed it with hairspray, but like, my hair just doesn't do the rain. So may well be going up. In fact, I'm gonna bring a claw clip just in case I do want to tie it up. But other than that, we are ready to go and see Take That. And also, Ollie Murs was meant to be the support, but I think yesterday his wife just had a baby, so I don't think he is going to be the support. But then looking on social media, apparently he is. So I'm really unsure about that because I'm literally pretty sure his wife just popped a baby out yesterday. But anyway, there's a support act. Might be Ollie Murs, might not be. Look who we found. After last week I was like, oh, maybe I'll see you in a month, and here you are.
Classic. Big up Jordan.
The time in Leeds, I am making plans. I used to rock in colors with your old Ray-Bans,
And no one understands what we went through.
'cause when you hold it like this, that's where my heart's. Everyone!
Okay, so Ollie Murs just finished, and Take That coming on in, I think, 15 minutes time. Crowd is very lively. Like, honestly, I feel like we were just at an Ollie Murs concert. Like, the enthusiasm for the support act, I've never seen anything like that. And I guess Ollie Murs is big enough in his own right to sell out Leeds, so that makes sense. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. Also incredibly warm.
Social, compatible, sexual, irresistible. We were like cavemen, but we loved the moon and the stars. No one understood. We were holding like the flood, burning hands against the rain. Want you back, want you back, want you back for good. Want you back to your want you back for good.
Hello guys, it is Friday and I have just spent 4 hours filming a reacting video to Taylor Swift's new album and the additional new album. If you haven't seen that, it is already on my channel. I reacted to every single song. I feel emotionally exhausted, and I'm gonna end this vlog here as well so that I can get it all uploaded and scheduled. I've got a lot of editing to do today, but I want to say a huge thank you, actually, going back to last night, to the First Direct Arena and Seat Unique, who actually gifted us the VIP entry into the concert. Take That was so good. Like, I was really pleasantly surprised. I feel the last 12 hours I've just been musically overwhelmed, and it was amazing. Also, Ollie Murs going on as the support when he just had a baby 2 days ago is wild to me. And I mean, I know he didn't actually have the baby, but like, Still, he was really, really good. I had such a fun night. Definitely worth checking out Seat Unique if you're looking to book tickets. If you are thinking of going to see Take That on this tour, I believe they've only just started this week and there are still tickets available. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I'm gonna go now. I've got a lot of stuff to do today, and tonight I'm actually going to Switzerland. So there's gonna be vlogs from Eva next week, which I'm very excited about. Other than that, if you have got to the end of this video, do give it a thumbs up, leave a little comment down below. If you've ever been to Geneva, me and my friend Liv, who I'm going with, would love any recommendations. And other than that, I shall see you guys on my channel very soon with another video. Bye guys.